It's finally happened. ArenaNet just announced How to Train Your Dragon 3. Wait, I'm sorry. Highguard 2. No, wait. Guild Wars 3. Yeah, Guild Wars 3. And look, while I am excited, they unfortunately did not reveal a whole lot. But we do know it's looking like a prequel to both Guild Wars 1 and 2.
Even though it is set 1,000 plus years in the past.
And I think if you're a Guild Wars 2 fan, this is great news for you because it looks like an evolution of what you're currently playing. There's mounts, the action RPG style, and it looks like they want to lean further into the movement.
Is offering this really spectacular form of movement in an MMO experience. Can we take some of the elements that you would traditionally find in action games and bring those into multiplayer MMO experiences to create incredible new forms of joy of movement? And a lot of that is powered by momentum, which is a thing you don't see in MMOs.
Momentum and movement. So I think Titanfall 3 is definitely confirmed.
That is a reasonable assumption.
Cannot wait. Jack Cooper, BT, add some grapples, and I'm so back. What game are we talking about? Guild Wars 1 fans, we've been here before and are feeling a little more cautious this time around because I remember how hyped I was for Guild Wars back in 2012. And when I finally got my hands on it, I just felt like something was missing. The gameplay fundamentally changed. Like, you don't have to type in /jump anymore to jump. That's crazy, man. What? The real reason people would point to is build crafting and build variety. Guild Wars 1 has about 1,000 skills, which you could combine in endless ways to suit your playstyle. You built out the character that you wanted. You built yourself an identity. Look, I'm not saying Guild Wars 2 didn't have any of this. They definitely had some, but it still felt like they had a bunch of pre-built identities that I as a player could slot myself into. This is taking me back to this guy I've probably ran into in random arenas for maybe the past 10 years. His name is Zarathustra. He's always playing a necromancer, and he's always spec'd into death magic. He likes to spam the elite toxic chill at our team to poison us, and then his ultimate move consists of using consume corpse and necrotic traversal. That randomly teleports him to wherever there's a corpse. And let me remind you, you cannot use these skills unless there's a corpse on the field. So that means somebody has to die. He's basically only taking 6 out of 8 skills for most of the game. Because once someone dies, the match is usually over pretty soon after that. Also, even in optimal conditions, these skills are, they're one of the skills of all time. You teleport and gain some energy or health. Ooh, it's not particularly effective. But you know what? That is him. He's carved himself a unique identity. He gets to play himself, not some hero, not some legend, himself. And on a blue moon, he chains together some weird teleport shit and ends up winning a game or two. Those of us that play RA, we remember him. Okay, don't get me wrong. I don't want to be on his team. He's great, but I appreciate him a lot more as an opponent. And look, it's foolish to believe that 3 is just going to be like 1 with a fresh coat of paint. The devs have confirmed that that's not going to be the case, but it's not going to be a copy of Guild Wars 2 either. So I have hope that it's going to combine some of the best elements of both. That's our main wish as Guild Wars 1 players. We want 3 to have some more of the depth to build crafting that 1 had. That was the magic of 1. We could spend years crafting new builds and team comps. And we have. I think that's what's kept Guild Wars 1 going these past 20 years. I do feel hopeful, though, on ArenaNet's official Guild Wars 3 site. They even mentioned build making. They've also confirmed no subscription fees. And yes, that also means no paid battle passes or other recurring seasonal fees that essentially just become another type of subscription. And even if it's not exactly what we envision, Reforged is still going to be up and it's still going to be supported. My boy Stephen Clark, the legend, is on it. Big dog. This guy is the GOAT. Yeah, bah. He basically single-handedly kept Guild Wars 1 afloat and running during the dark times. And I want to meet this guy. He let me revisit my childhood game over the last few years. Bro, I love you, Stephen. I love you. And now he's working on the mobile launch, and he mentioned a new type of content.
We also recently shipped 2 new dungeons. Their success has given us the confidence to begin work on an entirely new type of content, which is just now getting underway. Stay tuned.
Oh, I'm tuned and I'm torqued. Guild Wars is back. Also, just huge props to ArenaNet. Keeping all 3 games up and supported at the same time is such a feat, especially now when so many decisions are trying to min-max profits. I can't even play Overwatch 1 today, even if I wanted to. The game is gone. It does not exist. You can either play 2 or you don't play at all. So I'm just happy we still get to continue playing Guild Wars 1 and there's new content coming. One little wish I have is around the Hall of Monuments. So they mentioned they're going to add Hall of Monuments for Guild Wars 2. So by playing and doing some cool challenges in 2, you can earn some items for 3. I think if we could just update some of the Hall of Monuments stuff for Guild Wars 1, so by playing 1 or Reforged, you could earn some cool stuff for 3, that would be awesome. It would give so many people a massive incentive to come back and try 1 after all these decades. And honestly, it would give my boy Leo Word Stormrunner an incentive to hop back on, because he's been offline for 20 years, and he told me he would be hopping on after dinner. So where you at, bro? But yeah, let's wait and see. Next upload, I'm working on a PvP video about fluxes, what the flux, so subscribe. I'd like to have more subscribers than there are people at the Random Arenas beach.